it's Shannon from Creative Chaos in Tennessee, and today I am playing catch up. So we are going to do days 12, 13, and 14 of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. The 12th is also Shake It, Scrap It, Create It, which normally post on Sunday, but life has just been crazy, and like I said, I've been playing catch up from all the surgery and all the things, so forgive me. But this week's prompts were edge distressing, maroon, and frame. And this is also going to be part of How to Kill a Kit with Style, and 52 weeks of favorite photos, and Mix It Up Monday, which is hosted by Tara the Paper Snob. So this one is my day 12. So this was our sketch for day 12, and it was created by Pamela Cook, and I used this partial kit that I had called Gnomes for Autumn from Close to My Heart. I don't have a whole lot of it left, and I don't think I've used any of the gnome part of it. I've used all the other papers for stuff. But I already have all my pages done because I knew this was going to be a catch-up video, so it's just quicker. I am still following my journaling prompts. So here is my prompts. This is linked over on my Facebook group. It is pinned to the top in the featured section if you are interested in it. I'm not working through it in order. I'm just randomly whatever strikes my fancy for the day. So this one was someone who challenges you to be better. And so this is the page I did, and if you know, that's me. And my journaling says, I've learned that the only person I need to be better than is the person I was yesterday. Every day is a new opportunity to grow, to learn, and to count my blessings. I'm truly thankful for the people, moments, and lessons that remind me how blessed I am. Even through the hard times, life hasn't always been easy. After all the surgeries, challenges, and hardships I faced, I've realized that my strength doesn't come from myself. My help always comes from God, who lifts me up when I'm weak and guides me through every storm. I'm far from perfect, but I'm always striving to become a better version of myself, one filled with faith, gratitude, and a heart that never stops recognizing the blessings in my life. So that is what my journaling says. And so that one's for day 12. Like I said, was for Shake It, Scrap It, Create It. So let's just go ahead and shake for next week's prompts for this one. And then I'll show you guys the next one. So this one, shapes, colors, numbers. If you're just now tuning in, Shake It, Scrap It, Create It comes on every Sunday. We draw 3 new prompts from the jars. So lavender is our first prompt. Embellishments, you can play along over on the Facebook group and be entered to win Happy Mail if you post your photo. It does not have to be a layout. It can be a card, any type of craft project. Washi is our embellishment. And let's see for techniques and tools. So I'm not the craft police, so if you don't have a prompt that's drawn, feel free to substitute with something close. This is not about being technical, but about using up what we have and being creative. Inking. So inking, the color lavender, and washi is our prompts for next week. And I get so inspired by seeing what you guys come up with every week with the same exact prompts I have. We all do something completely different. Alright, so that's that one. So next up is day 13, and this is the sketch, and it was designed by Sean Lair. I don't know how to say it, so I'm not going to try because I will mess it up. But this one was also for 52 weeks of favorite photos and Mix It Up Monday, which was also using this sketch, but we have to do like some sort of mixed media with it. So I ended up using this kit I got this on Peachy Cheap. They have a different deal every day. It's only good for that day. And I got this a year or two ago. It's a 2019 Doodlebug collection called Candy Carnival. And I only got a few sheets with it, and then it came with these little things. I did use a few of these on my page, but ultimately I'm almost done with... I mean, I don't have a lot of that left, but it's very hard to use because I don't have any Halloween carnivals I went to. But I really, really love the collection and the colors for Halloween, and that's why I bought it. But I was able to use it on some Chuck E. Cheese pictures. And then for my journaling prompt, I had family quirks you still hold dear. So I don't really know what quirks are. I guess things that repeats, kind of. But Blake has always been his own person. Always, always, always. He loves to dress up with stuff. He loved wearing hats when he were little. Weird hats, too. Like, my friends are like, are you letting him go out to the store like that? And I'm like, he's 3, you know? Let him enjoy it. He's always marched to the beat of his own drum, so to speak. So this was, for whatever reason, we decided not to go trick-or-treating. We went to Chuck E. Cheese, and the kids were dressed up, and I don't know why. I don't remember. Michael doesn't even remember going and doing this, even though he was there. And so I messaged Miranda, and she was like, I think you just gave us the choice. Either go trick-or-treating or go to Chuck E. Cheese, and that's what we picked. So maybe it was, ultimately, I'm sure there was another reason. Either it was too cold or it was raining, but it wasn't raining in this picture that we took at the house on the front porch, so I don't know. Either way, I ended up stenciling the center, so it's not even patterned paper. It's just stencils. So I used a spiderweb stencil, my circle stencil. Here's what I used. I used this, and I just pretty much laid it down on here and went rainbow order with my brushes. And I didn't even re-ink them. I just pretty much did, they're Distress Oxide, so y'all know they don't run out quickly. They don't really dry. So I used all of my normal colors that I love using, and I didn't re-ink them. And then I went over them with the stars in the same order of color. And then I took my black, which was very runned out, and just barely went over it. So to create the center for my mixed media part. And I don't know if you can tell, but it almost looks like, I don't know, some kind of holographic effect where the spider web is so light over everything. But this came from a swap, and then these were the pieces which I was able to use because, you know, we played games and we got tickets, and we also had pizza. So anyways, I love this one. This one's probably my favorite out of the 3. Well, maybe second favorite. So my journaling says, one Halloween night, instead of the usual trick-or-treating, we ended up at Chuck E. Cheese. And even though I can't quite remember why, it turned out to be such a fun and memorable night. Blake and Brooke dressed up in their costumes full of excitement, while Miranda and Tyler dove right into the arcade games and later made a quick trip to the mall. The place was filled with laughter, flashing lights, and the smell of fresh pizza. We spent the evening playing games, collecting tickets, and enjoying every silly moment together. It might not have been a traditional Halloween, but it was one filled with joy, laughter, and family fun, the kind of memory that makes you smile years later. And this does make me smile. I love it. And they don't have animatronics at Chuck E. Cheese anymore, so that's a little disappointing because, you know, the grandkids need to go and have their picture made. It was funny because my kids were always kind of a little scared of Chuck E. Cheese, and I loved it. You can see I took a picture with him, but, yeah, so that's that page. And then, last but not least, we got this sketch. This is by Lisa Sikorsky at Scrap-A-Sketch. This one's day 14. So, I know it's hard to see with it all being the same color. But it has like little scallops up here. And I used this kit. I think it's called Alina. This is just all my 49 and Market. It's all I have. Yeah, Alina is the name of the collection that I used some papers from. And maybe another one. Is this one a different one? No, it's the same. But I have a bunch of these because I ordered like 3 sets of the collection when it first came out. And honestly, this is the only 49 and Market paper I have. I love it, love it, love it. But it's very expensive, and y'all know I don't buy new stuff very often at all. So this one's all I have. I'm still working through it though. You can see I still got a big chunk of it left. And this is my page that I made. Sorry about the glare. So I layered it up, and then I sewed across them. And then I printed all my pictures in black and white because these were all took different years. These like go way, way, way back. This was from a swap, and this was the things. And then this is about me and my friend Judy, and she lives in Georgia, which is highlighted on this. I had some stickers. And then a Tennessee, which represents me. And then, let me show y'all up close. I know it's probably hard to see. But then my journaling says, I met my friend Judy back in 2007 on a Yahoo group while looking for a local scrapbooking buddy. And even though she lived 6 hours away in Georgia and I was in Tennessee, we instantly clicked. Over the years, we've shared countless memories from family vacations and cozy cabin stays to scrapbook retreats and beach trips filled with laughter and creativity. We've also had our share of ups and downs with differences of opinion that sometimes led to long stretches without talking, but crafting has always been our common ground that brings us back together. We've cheered each other on through life's milestones, watched our kids grow up, vented about our husbands, and shared plenty of tears and laughter along the way. Our friendship, just like our scrapbooks, is full of beautiful moments, real emotions, and memories that tell our story. So, that is that. So, we have took lots of trips together, and we still talk regularly, usually video chat and scrapbook together. But that is it. So I'm hoping to get caught back up and be back on track for tomorrow. But we will see. It's just been a little crazy, y'all, and I apologize, but that's life. So, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope that something here inspired you, and that you are getting to play along and get some scrapping done. So, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and until next time, bye, y'all.